get going in a few seconds. We just got to do a sound check, make sure everything's working. We are here in Salt Lake City waiting for our chartered bus to take us back to the airport. Taking the party bus. Alright, that's working. Alrighty. So anyway, welcome to the San Diego Crusaders Coach Show. I am the head coach, Christian Montgalupi. Pretty simple format. Jeez, Pete, what is going on? Salt Lake is a nasty town. Look at all these cats. Okay, so anyway, let me start off by saying prayers to Coach Briley, coach of the Portland Riverhogs. He's in the hospital. Hope for him to get out of the hospital real soon. Shout out to a friend of mine as well, Kobe King, is also in the hospital. Hope they both get better soon. So anyway, yeah. Simple format to the show. I just take 10 questions from the chat. So we do have 10 in our pocket, ready to dole out just in case no one has questions. So we do have some questions that we got from Discord because we were unable to do a press conference after. So yeah, so let's get right to it. The first question, okay, so this isn't really a question as much as a statement, I guess, and that's address the running back. In the game today, the announcer noted that Sanchez Lawrence was the starting running back, which is true. But, and this is how it's been all season, but, and everyone, for those who don't know, the other running back, Vondre Bryson, higher overall running back by a good bit, but both really good running backs. Though Sanchez Lawrence, the lower overall running back, is a starting running back, Bryson is the third down back, the number one power back, the number one, there's another red zone, I think, back. On top of that, Lawrence is a kick and punt returner. So when he actually makes a return, as opposed to a fair catch or just touchback, he usually doesn't come in right away. He usually takes a play off. And with all that, Vondre Bryson has at least twice as many carries as Lawrence. This game may have got Lawrence a few more carries than he has had recently, but yeah. Though Lawrence is listed as a starter, Bryson is definitely still the premier back on this team. So on to the next question. We're going to answer the two questions we got from Discord next, which were about the game. Here it is. Which players on your offense stood out to you the most? I mean, can you say anyone but Wakefield and Elijah Bentley? Those two had, dude, that 64-yard passing touchdown where he mossed that dude, that was unbelievable. But Wakefield back, hopefully this is the Wakefield we're going to see the rest of the season, not the Wakefield we saw the last 2 weeks, who was good for 2 interceptions a game, and if you're averaging out 3 turnovers per game because of the 3 turnovers or 2 fumbles he had against the Barons. So definitely Wakefield and Bentley. But you gotta give props to that whole offense because a lot of people were doing stuff. We do have things we need to work on the offense. Hope I'm not ruining anyone's questions. Though we scored 38, 7 was special teams blocked field goal, ran back for a touchdown. Another touchdown the offense did score was off a punt block. So you could give 14 of those points to the special teams. I mean, the offense did kind of have to get a little bit of get like 30 some yards to get that touchdown. So, nothing to scoff at. But we definitely have some things to work on. I mean, look at how much running yards we had. We had like 55 or something. Very low. But to be fair to the offense, the fourth quarter was just running. Everyone knew we were running, other than like third down and iffy amount of yard plays. Dude, I could have sworn at one time Wakefield yelled at everybody we're running. I guess just so he wouldn't get hit. I could have swore that was his cadence. Like, we're running, hike. But yeah. On to the next question. Waiting for it to pull up. Boop, boop, ba-doo. Another one from Discord. Waiting, there it is. How do you feel about your defense performance? Holy crap. That defense played out of their minds. They averaged them to 3 points a quarter. Like, legitly 3 points a quarter. They gave them a field goal, that was it. That's all they got. And to steal a little bit from the last question number 2, about which players stood out. First off, I think like 5 different people had sacks. Might have been less. But how many sacks did we get? Like 5 of them? I gotta double check that. But I had questions about Mulback, one of our cornerbacks, who leads the team in tackles, or has been. There's been questions in the coachings like, now is he leading in tackles because he's letting guys catch the ball and then he's tackling them? Or is he just a tackle machine? Dude, I saw that dude come from the opposite side of the field and make a tackle at the goal line, preventing a touchdown, which turned out to be the blocked field goal that was ran back for a touchdown. That dude had a 14-point swing right there. So props to them all back. Sorry for any doubting for him. But yeah, that defensive performance was amazing. I am getting news. Let me read this. We've reached over 500,000 viewers. Is that YouTube or Twitch or what? Sorry. Yeah, but that's a milestone, whether it's Twitch or YouTube. So, congratulations to the whole league. But anyway, back to the questions. Not to get off track here. What's the next question? Alright, we're done with question from Discord. Apparently. Waiting for the next question. Here we go. There we go. What do you think about a female coach in the league? That'd be cool. Find a female interested. have her apply. Um, yeah, bring it on. I look forward to beating men and women equally. I mean, I don't know what kind of answer you expected to get on that. Probably something controversial, maybe. So yeah, I'm ready for the next question. But yeah, it's not like we're gonna hold a space for her. At least I don't think. Her being a possibly theoretical person who may never apply. You know, but if a female does apply, good. Um, uh, you got the Portland Snowhawks Thursday. What's up? Yeah, extremely short week. Um, that's like we just got done with the Elks. We actually just got done with the Elks for good, unless somehow we see them in like the wild card round or something. As you see in the schedule, that's the second time we've played them there on your left. Next, we got the Snowhawks, and then we have the Condors twice within 3 weeks. Which, by the way, and this isn't anyone's fault, this is really NFL's scheduling. I don't like teams being done with divisional opponents like halfway through the season, or just like like if I was running a league and we had divisional opponents, you would play that opponent in the first half of the season and then sometime in the second half of the season, because teams change throughout the season. Like I probably got the fair shake with the Snowhawks, because I have them once in during their suspension, once after their suspension. I'm not sure. I'd have to look what the Elks and Condor situation are. But if I was the Snowhawks, then I'm done with, you know, I've played two of my divisional opponents in the first half of the season, and they've had advantage on me. And not only fair, well, I don't know if that's unfair for the Snowhawks, but that would be unfair to the team that, doesn't get to play Snowhawks twice. But anyway, yeah. Shoot, after this show, I might do a little work on that game. Do work on a Tuesday, do work Wednesday, and maybe peak again on Thursday morning to make sure there's no more adjustments we can make before that game. It's like, even in simulation football, it's a little rough having that short of a week. But on to the next question as we wait for it to pull up, unless no one's. Alright, what's the next question? This is 6 questions. How do you feel about how you did in the off season looking back now? Did I answer this last week? First, on our Instagram, we kind of show how I feel about it. That, if you look on the adjust lineup highlighted section where it says overall offense and defense, all that's gone up during the off season, especially the offense. I don't have that stat on me now of where it was when I took over, but it was significantly low. Especially the offense went up a lot. I wish I could have got the defense up more. If I knew what I knew now, I might have made more of a push for certain defensive players. But, first year coach. Live, learn, though I don't like using that as an excuse. Actually, I really don't. For a few reasons. First off, you shouldn't have excuses. Second of all, I like to feel I'm better than that. It's a little, I guess, cockiness, arrogance, whatever. Which you sometimes need a little bit of in sports competition. But anyway, on to the next one. How do you feel about the season so far? That was a huge win today. But unfortunately, our only wins are against the Elks. I don't get to play the Elks anymore. The Elks did beat the Snowhawks a couple weeks ago, but you know, football is about matchups. There's a lot of different matchups on the field, and if you can take advantage of certain matchups, you know, you can win games that people wouldn't think you would. So, like going back, I got to study what the Snowhawks do well, and just figure out what to do against them. But that wasn't the question, was it? It was like, how do I feel about this season? Yeah. So I got 2 wins against the Elks. Probably should have had that win against the Barons. Should be. I feel like we should be sitting here 3-1, not 2-2. But it is what it is. Mistakes happen. You got to overcome them and hope you don't make any if you get in the playoffs. So, yeah. But I'm optimistic about the rest of the season. Okay, on to the next question. Who are you? Well, sir. I think that question's kind of simple, but actually, that question's kind of complicated. I mean, I could go a lot of different places with that question. But I think the simplest answer is I'm the coach of the San Diego Crusaders in the Relocation Football League. If whoever originally asked that, I know it says that that Back to Brag Sports is asking it. That's a question they got from somewhere, and they're just relaying it. So whoever originally relayed that to Back to Brag Sports, yeah, you have to be a little more specific, because that's like kind of a wide open question there. So anyway, on to the. Jeez, you again. Hello, Wrestling Trump. I kind of covered this already. How about the Barons game? Dude, win or loss, the Barons game made this game so much more important, and I still come out of it still kind of ticked off because, like I said before, I feel like it's a game we should have won, and I say that after the game because I feel those 2 fumbles is why we lost, because I think those 2 fumbles put pressure on Wakefield, which caused him to throw 2 interceptions. Actually, one of those interceptions was at the end, really didn't matter, but he threw a pick 6. So, yeah. Though, I kind of learned something from that game. I'd rather learn that without getting the L. But we have to move on from that. I don't know if you're gonna let us, Wrestling Trump, but yeah. Not that I'm saying you can't ask questions, but maybe a different question next week if you watch the show again. But yeah, on to this is the 10th question. Last question of the day. Hit us up. Something good. Last week it was kind of a anticlimactic question. Word is you are or were sick today. That is true. Friday night, Thursday morning, I came down with a terrible head cold. And I pretty much slept. I woke up in the morning after about 6 hours of sleep at around 9. Snoozed till about 11. and then after running some errands, went to bed about 2 p.m. and slept almost, I want to say nonstop, because, it's like sick sleep. You wake up, go back to sleep. Hour later, you wake up, wake up 3 hours later, half hour later, So it was that until, like, someone's like, hey, you gotta at least change beds or something. So pretty much slept. So I slept, so 2 p.m. till about 8 a.m. Monday. Let's see, 12, that's 24 hours. Boom, that's another 6, that's 30. And then add, wait, what? No, that's 10. Okay, I'm just doing the math. 34 plus another 8. So I slept about 42 hours straight, other than waking up once to make myself soup. That was about it. Maybe go in the bathroom. Yeah. So yes, I was sick this past weekend. Feeling a lot better right now. That win made me feel a lot better. I still have a bit of a cold, but it wasn't the brain-numbing cold that I had, where if I didn't do anything, I passed out. Yeah, I pulled into my house. I didn't even turn off the car, and I was out. I woke up. I was like, what? Oh, that was a pretty good nap. Passed out again. And someone knocked on my window. It was like, hey, turn off your car and unlock the door so I can bring these groceries in. So anyway, yeah. Again, get well soon to Coach Briley, my boy Kobe King, myself, anyone else who's sick. Prayers, y'all. And we'll see you next week, where hopefully we're talking about another victory. This time we should be on our normal time of 11 o'clock Eastern Standard, 8 o'clock Pacific. Yeah, we're gonna get on this party bus to a far off airport, and then we'll fly into San Diego, rest, and then do a little practice Wednesday, get ready for the game Thursday. Yep. Alright. We will see you later. Oh, by the way, the game's on YouTube, 6 p.m. on the Relocation Football League channel, by the way. And shout out to our sponsor we forgot to mention in descriptions for the live broadcast, and we'll go fix that now. Free for All Radio. Go to their website, f4aradio.com. Yeah. Alright. Peace.